How's it going? So I think I've figured out a way once and for all to test field medicine. 20%. So if I can get my HP low. Alright. Now, I should be able to respec the skill tree. Alright. Now, if I look at my health, I have 79 out of 150. Then I do 1 heal. Character stats, 104. And let's see what it goes up to. So 79 to 104 is what? 25. It's 25 on the dot, right? And then this one up to 29, which would be 50. 79 plus 50. So that's working as intended and correct. Okay. Now, okay. So the first point is 10%. So 10% of 50 is 5. So the net at the end should be 55 healing. Now, if only the front part is working correctly, which is what somebody in the comments said, then it would be half of that, right? So 2.5. So if we get 1 point in this, that means that if it's working properly, 66. So let's see if I can get a number that's like not 66. About 65. Nudge it. 65. Perfect. All right. 50 plus that would be 115. Now 10% should be 120. What do we got here? The moment of truth. Come on, talent. Let's see if it works. Now, I don't have anything else spec'd, so it shouldn't be taking any benefit from anything. Okay. 117. So 35 plus 17. 52. Oh my God. It should have been 55. So it is half of it. My God. Well, there you have it. So that would mean that only the front portion, the first part, is healed. So this is half as good. So these points are, you can slot these out. Now the other thing that somebody brought to my attention is that heavy weapons is not affecting missile, or wait, is it missiles? Let's see. Missiles. So what does this say? Rocket launcher, Vulcan leads to more damage when you use them. This one I'm gonna have to. Now they said in the test that they fired on light armor and it was the same damage spec'd into it and not spec'd into it. I would have to have a partner. My brother's not here to do this. um, in order to test that. Man, I really want that to work too, because I do want the option to use the last gun in the rocket launcher. I think that's... Definitely think that would be a fun option. Okay, so let's... Oh! Okay. Just gonna heal up real quick. That was an explosion. Let's make sure to drink. I'm just gonna casually float. Now, I don't have any of my other talents. Do I have the battery? It's a nice view. Sometimes you just gotta soak it in, you know? Real nice view. What is that, sandstorm? Okay. We'll put a ledge there. Alright. Well, I might as well integrate that into the new setup. So, field medicine is not as beneficial, so I'm going to do the outline. Outline for the build. And then fill in the prioritized. This is, we're not going to do long blade. It's going to be short blade. Alright. Now I will mention trauma recovery is pretty cool if you can afford the slot with Thrive and Danger. So you'd have to slot out Manipulate Instability, but what that does is it multiplies in to that amount that after 4 seconds it starts ticking in that healing regen. Hey, maybe I have more slots for the poison tolerance, right? Alright. Definitely want that. Blade damage. Short blade damage. I wonder how, I have never used Pranabindu strikes. I wonder how that one is. That might be a fun one. Alright, I'm just gonna outline everything and then I'm gonna go back and fill in the priority. Now I have to decide what to do. Yeah, 1 point in this, getting around the base. You know, it's just kind of preference for that. And this talent right here, this is what Idaho's charge is. Now, there's been a little bit of contention in whether or not Idaho's charge is worth using. Alright. Well, let me put it this way. You could definitely slot other things. You know, power harness, forge chest. I actually totally forgot about that. It was in one of the rotations where there wasn't a lot of people farming that week. And I don't remember. They're just in our server, there was none on the auction house. There's barely any in circulation. And I really wanted to test a full set of the forge armor to check if it resists the fire from cauterizer. That would be the only wall against it. Now, if you're going into, you know, fights that are primarily melee, and you could know that ahead of time somehow, it probably would be more beneficial than the pincushion to have the forge armor on, because a lot of people are going to be running around with cauterizer now. It seems like it's a good weapon, good choice too. So, if I can get my hands on the forge armor, I'm going to. There's also the execution armor. I think that was heavy, and it had concussion resistance, which would be against rockets. So there's definitely an assortment of armor that you can pick from. It's not to say that there's any one best one. It's more that, hey, we're gonna be. I've got a mountain base that I built that's pretty vertically set up. I only slot Shigawar to get around in the base. Otherwise, I'm just jumping around with knee charge. I really was annoyed playing through most of the game where the suspensor belt was breaking all the time. So me personally, I am at the end of my, and when I'm at level 200, I want field maintenance so my tools don't degrade as fast to be maxed. I want suspensor efficiency. I'm gonna have Idaho's charge. And all of that combined makes it so that I can I really don't. And I'm still carrying multiple of these belts, and I still go through them all. Just going out in the deep desert and wherever we're going to go in the next set of content, too. We're going to be jumping around. Calculate for me, if you will, the amount of time that you spend in the air. And calculate how much of that is efficiently spent in the air, right? So I want it to be as efficient as possible. We're also talking such small differences here, you know, as far as the percentages go. I will argue that even more so than forage armor, that power harness would have usefulness. But like I said, the heavy, if you look at the heavy armor, you know, oh, I guess I can't, I thought I could preview the other armor. Where is it? Heavy armor. Nope, that made that menu go away. Can I click on it? Oh, perfect. So, in my quest to look fashionably good, I started cycling through the different options. And first of all, this one looks like it's supposed to have a cape. This one was a good candidate. I would have used this one, but there's, see that like cape back there? Where's the cape? If this had a cloak, I would use it. You know, this one, this one's pretty cool right here. This is actually the one that I would probably use, and then I would have to change the helmet. But you see how the fashion changes so substantially with that chest piece. And I just can't, like, I don't know. And then so if you look at what I'm wearing, it just fits so well. It just looks so nice. So I'm trying to, as long as I can, hold on to using Scout armor because it looks cool. Now I am using one piece heavy. Circuit gauntlets is heavy because in my opinion, 10% power efficiency of your battery is insane. It's better than the talent that you have available to you. So maybe I should finish the build. All right. Let me go get the main abilities because now we want to, now whatever we're using to be the main abilities, we should max out as much as you can, whatever level you're at. So manipulate, and you want to say hi? Come here. And then this is, I had to figure out what was going on with field medicine, and so I had to test it with the bandages.
Okay. What'd you find out?
It's broken. Yeah.
All right.
Just as we thought. All right, where was I? Okay, field medicine. We're not spending any points into that one. I'm onto your tricks. Solid stance, max. So what do I got? Knee charge. Oh, I already got crippling down there, and then put suspensor here. All right. Now, let's go over here. Oh, yeah. Next most important is short blade damage. That's going to be the 15%er. That's a big one. Okay. So, as far as prioritization, blade damage comes after your max stats. So, general conditioning, vitality, overcharge for maximum power. Now, while we're here, I like to just cap off rerouting. Little cap off. Now we can go to blade damage. And I like, personally, because Thrive on Danger is being used, and I should probably explain just more in depth what's going on here with Thrive, because I've done this a few times in the other videos when it's live happening. But when you reach critical health, it takes, from that time that it signifies critical health, 20 seconds roughly, somewhere around there, to cue in the health regeneration that starts. And this, what this does, Thrive on Danger, is when you hit critical health, the health regen delay is 75% less. So what that means is it's a fourth, basically. You're only it'll take a fourth this time. So if you can think of it as 20 seconds, it'll take 5 seconds roughly. So just divide by 4. What that means, though, is that then when it starts to kick in, it's going to regenerate to a certain threshold back. And that is going to be affected by self healing and recovery. So, Thrive on Danger works and synergizes really well with these talents right here: recovery, self healing, vitality, even, and trauma recovery. Now, I like to slot a little bit more damage with manipulated instability. This works all around, and as I understand it, not just on melee weapons. So, it's just a really good consistent damage source that I like to use. Definitely other options that you can go with. So since we have Thrive, I want to get self-healing and recovery to max. All right, now the most important resource is stamina. And some of you have brought up discipline breathing, and I would treat discipline breathing very similar to trauma recovery. Trauma recovery is going to be impacting the regeneration from health and the recovery, and this is stamina regeneration. So it's kind of the two different pools. And Swordmaster, because you're using a lot of stamina, it makes sense to have just as much energized stamina regeneration and total stamina pool that you can get. So the question is what would you slot for discipline breathing? Well, you can't unslot Pranabindhu stability, because as you know, when you combine Pranabindhu stability with solid stance, you don't stagger, that little stagger, when a rocket hits you. It's going to be happening a lot in PvP, so it's very important just as a baseline. If you're out in the deep desert, all the builds will have that. So your only other options for discipline breathing are these two. Thrive is just a personal preference of mine. I really like running it, but if it's not on all the time, so a good candidate to replace would be Thrive. If you do like Thrive because you like that clutch moment and you have gotten used to slotting it, then you'd have to just sacrifice a little bit of damage to go for discipline breathing. All right, so because stamina is the most important resource that we have, it just is. When you lose stamina, you're about to die, and you better hope that something kicks in, second wind or something, because you're going to get killed. So we want as much stamina as possible. We're always going to stay hydrated. I carry the gigantic water jug. It's heavy, but it's worth it. You can just stay out forever. You got plenty of water. I don't need to. I hate not having water. If I could have a bigger jug, I would double it. Let's go. MK7 Leader John, I am the first. I'm on the pre-order list. Okay, so precise parry. So now this is a damage increase to the target. So if you think about what this is doing, if your target has less mitigation, 20% less mitigation, that's a multiplicative damage increase for all of your hits. So when that debuff goes on, I think it's like 5 seconds it goes on before. I just really like slotting that. All right, so we don't need long blade damage and don't need any of this. If any of you tested Eye of the Storm lately, let me know if that's been working out. Inspiration, if we had a fourth slot, I would use Inspiration. I've always wanted to have Inspiration slotted. All right, all the blade damage is maxed. Recovery, self-healing, and then we've got vitality. This is good. The framework is in there for that. And we've got 1 Shigawire. All right, so now I've got 13 points left. Oh, yeah. So now here we go. Field maintenance. Finally. It fits in the build so nice now. Okay, so now this is the maximum that we can have, so the tool durability doesn't go down as much. So now our dispenser is juiced to the max. We can knee charge and fly around for days. Potentially infinitely. But not really, probably. All right, so now we have 6 points left. And I have no idea where to put these 6 points. You can't just leave 6 points floating around, though. They've got to go somewhere. What other gun? Oh, you know what? So until this is confirmed. So if heavy weapon damage is not affecting rockets, are any of the perks working for weapons? So let me think. So what guns do I even want? The one that I really get the most use out of is trying to shotgun blast people. Man, I really wish that heavy weapons was working. I really wish heavy weapons was working. Because last gun and rocket launcher modifications, those numbers are huge to begin with. So it's like, yeah. I don't have a good answer right now to what to use the other 6 points on. What would be some interesting ideas here? I mean, this is preference. The thing is, I'm past the farming point right now, where I'm not really farming. I could see how some the vehicle repair, because definitely vehicle repair in the DD is really important. There's just not really many other damage does. Is there any other possibilities? Nothing in here really. I'm not getting you. It's staring at me. We just tested it. I'm not specking it. There's literally nothing else. Like, this one is useless. When are you ever dehydrated? This count is counterintuitive to this one too. You wouldn't spec both of these. That just doesn't make any sense. What am I gonna do? Poison tolerance? I'll go in spice mode, and I'm immune to poison. This loses its benefit. I only have one there because it just slightly offsets the poison resistance just above normal for 1 point. I mean, it's not really much. I'm not taking anything in the voice. I mean, the only other thing, yeah, so scattergun damage for the shotgun to have it have a good blast, or potentially the disruptor pistol. What's going on in DD? Everybody's bored in DD. I've got some of the people that I know. Oh, he lost his brother, so he's not even out there PvPing anymore. Might not be having any fun. Yeah, everybody's talking about server merges. All right. What would be good here? Like, heavy weapon was so perfect. Heavy weapons was perfect. I'm really bummed out that it's not working. Are we sure that it's not working? I have no way to test it right now solo. I mean, can I rocket a rocket into the ground and hurt myself? My God. It's testable. Okay, so let me just heal up to full. Let's get a little bit of a control. Okay. Do I need to write stuff down? I don't know if I do. Alright. Oh, I meant to go to character stats. Is that what it's settling on? 172? Let's just go to the max. Okay, 205 health. Now, I have to shoot it at the same spot, right? I'll stand like right here and aim right there. Okay. 159. Now, what I'll do is I'll heal back up to full and aim in the exact same place. Okay, I'm healed back up to full. Double check. Yep. $159. Absolutely consistent. Okay. Now, I will spend 1 point into heavy weapons. The moment of truth. Oh no! No! Oh gosh! I should have just... I should have done it with 1 point. 2 points wasted. No. Oh, God. Could have gone into scattergun. Do we even know if scattergun's working? How can we test? I can't shoot myself with that. Oh, my God. They're right. The person that was in my chat, I have to give them credit for that because they called that out and that was right. The heavy weapon damage is not modifying rockets. This is as heavy as it gets. What the hell? That's a nice, pretty sky. Okay, so confirmed. Field medicine, only the first half is the instant portions working. Second half is not working. Tested. Front end of the video. Also tested. Heavy weapon damage not modifying rockets. Is it modifying anything? How would you even be able to tell? Is anything working? Like, I didn't see any in their current list. I didn't see anything mentioned to this. Now I have 3 more points. Well, okay. That was 3. I have 6. I still have 6 points in my head that I need to figure out what to do with. I don't even know where they're going to go. Like scattergun damage, I guess. Or just general range damage? That seems... Maybe Garment Keeper? I could always see that being beneficial to like end on a nice little closing note. Well, this has been very informative, and I cannot believe that I still have 6 points. Alright, so now the question is there anything to do? Well, I just perfected that setup. Isn't there a lab here in D3? There's a lab over there. Some guys were going to do it. I'll help them clear it. You know, I like to give a little back sometimes. Man, I cannot believe it. Alright, so heavy weapon damage is not affecting rocket launchers. Bummer. Field medicine, half is good. Half is good, which means you only need 1.5 talent points to spend into it. If it's half as good, 3 out of 3 wouldn't be as benefit. It's basically broken until they fix that. So it might change when they get heavy weapons fixed and then also the band-aids. Now it did affect it, so it does affect the toilet paper ones. Someone had mentioned that in the chat. All right, is there a lab here? Yeah, that's a lab. That's a lab if I've ever seen one, right there. Let's see if anybody needs some help at D3. Well, I'm glad that lagged. Come on in, guys. Let's go. I'll help you out. Come on in. I don't even need any of the loot. Let's see if there's even anything up. Oh, ho, ho. We got plenty of guys to kill. Wait, let me just make sure I got everything set up right. These 3 points just floating here are bothering me. Should I save them? Maybe I should save them up. Whoa, it's the fastest man alive. That is one of my favorite things about Bene Gesserit. That is making me want to spec Bene Gesserit right now. Have you guys ever played Bene Gesserit? I know I have this Drunken Idaho build. Functionally, it is the best. That guy parried me? That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Did you see that? Oh, right back at you. Is that guy fighting somebody? I'll come save you! Dude, what is that parry? They never do that. They never do that. I swear, I fight these guys a lot. There you go. Come on in, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's community service day. Saturday, it's a good day. They can have all... Oh, wait, it's personal loot. It's personal loot. You know what? I'm spice moding right now. We're going to destroy this place. Hello. Dead. Ooh, you gotta love it. Oh, it didn't break my shield. Oh, he died right away from that. Dude, we are destroying this. Yeah! Up! Oh, look at that guy way up there. What are you doing up there, buddy? I'm coming for you. I see you. Hey, what are you doing there? Oh, he's on fire. He's on fire. Ooh. I'm your friend. Get me too. What's up, buddy? Talk on the phone right now. I'm doing a Dune thing. Woo! That's right. Just rocket everything. That's the way to do it. Man, I miss having the weapon glow, the green weapon glow. I wish I could. I wish I could make my weapon glow red. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a red weapon glow. Oh, you're on fire, dude. What's up? That's it. They're gonna come out. Alright, let's lead off with a crippling strike into a double. Whoa! I like that! Oh, they took the double attack on that guy! What was that? Oh yeah, I parried. I swear to God I parried that. One shot, one shot. Ooh! Where did my abilities go? Like, all of them? I pressed the buttons. Aha! Drunk! Oh! No, no one saw that. Here we go. Hey, am I glued to the ground? Go! There we go. Much better. Oh, you see that? I like went on the left side of him. And it got him. That was cool. Let's get a little crippling strike! Double. Come on. I missed. One shot. What the fuck was that? I like slipped on the stairs. Is that what happened? Yeah, I like slipped on the stairs. Okay, no one saw that. No one saw that. Literally, no one saw that. I'm behind the wall. Nobody saw anything.
Hey, make sure you grab that yellow band from over here.
There's a guy over there. I'm not getting down with his knee charge. Come on. It's just not doing it today. It's got no vertical lift. You gotta do it from over here. Are they still fighting that guy? No problemo. Should be the next wave, right?
Shields up.
That was a lot of guys. Get the melee! Get the melee! No! Woo! Oh, he's on fire! The fire! The fire! Kill! Ah! He shot me! Hey, what's up, dude? Destroyed. He charged. Oh, he's got poison. He's got poison on him. Let's get a little fire on him too. Ah, he's dead. He died before the fire. Oh, this guy, look at this. Hello. Oh! Nice rockets. How many more we got? This is quite a few waves here. Let's drink up, make sure to hydrate. Always gotta stay hydrated.
Eyes on hostile.
Come on. He shoved me! Come on. Oh, I stabbed him through his legs! Right through him. I killed a man through his legs. Look at that! 3 in a row! Did you see that? I just dominated that guy. Stab. Oh! Huh, what? Oh, you got fire and poison, buddy. How does that feel? He shot me again! Oh my god, this is egregious. I don't know, he didn't die from poison and fire. How much more health does this guy have? I'm probably gonna have to go soon after this. My wife streams at 6 o'clock. My wife's streaming Dark Souls 3, actually. We do it! We did it! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Nice job.
You guys gonna go to D7?
Maybe. This is where I go.
Hey.
That 3 spiced infused plastinium dust. Oh my god. Okay, from now on, go to the PvP zone for spice dust. Wow. Alright, so to recap, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't know if I'm gonna sneak any more in before the next reset, when the new labs reset. I've kind of done all the labs over here. I'm gonna PvP this weekend. If I get any PvP, I'll record it, and I'll make sure to include it. So we found that heavy weapon damage does not affect rocket launchers that you hold, and field medicine, it's only the first half that heals you. Quite surprising. It's kind of makes you curious what else is hiding in here that's not working. What's in here that we don't know yet? All right, well, as always, I appreciate all the support. I really love all the comments that you guys are leaving. It's a lot of fun to collaborate about this stuff. Trying to find the perfect build. It doesn't exist, but there's a bunch of different setups that are quite nice. So anyways, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys later.